the chapters 5 to 13 of the book Professional English in Use. So we're gonna start with the first, that is the 5. Okay, let me expand this screen. Okay, perfect. Chapter 5. It is Medical Practitioners 1. In Britain, doctors, also known as medical practitioners, must be qualified, have a university degree in medicine. Then they must be also registered, included in the General Medical Council list or registered in order to practice. See Unit 13. A doctor who treats patients as opposed to one who only does research is called a clinician. A doctor who provides primary care for patients is known as a general practitioner, GP, or family doctor. GP usually work in a group practice. Larger group practice work in a building called a health center. Okay, note. English, the verb is spelled practice, and noun is spelled practice. B. Specialties. Okay, specialist doctors, for example, pediatricians, generally work in hospital. However, those who work outside the HNC providing private healthcare have consulting rooms outside a hospital, for example, in the famous Harley Street in London. The two main branches of medicine are surgery and internal medicine, and the doctors who practice these branches are called surgeons and physicians. Respectively, in Britain, male surgeons are addressed as Mr. and females and Miss. So, Dr. Smith, a physician, and Miss Smith is a surgeon. We're gonna be reading the score. Okay, so a cardiologist specializes in diseases of the heart and circulation or cardiology. A geriatrician specializes in diseases of elderly patients or geriatrics. Anesthetist specializes in anesthesis. Okay. Note: name of specialties usually end in ology. Name of specialist usually ends in ologies. If the name of a specialty ends in is, the name of the specialist and in Isham, there are some exceptions. It's ejemplo, anesthesias and anesthesis. Okay, C. Choosing a specialty. Jill Matthews has just graduated from medical school and is talking about her future. I haven't decided what to specialize in yet. I need more experiences before I decide, but I'm quite attracted to the idea of pediatrics because I like working with children. I certainly prefer to work with children than, say, elderly patients. So I don't fancy geriatrics. I was never very interested in the child anatomy. So the surgical specialties like neurosurgery don't really appeal. You have to be good with your hands, which I don't think is a problem for me. I've assisted at operations several times, and I've been done some minor opts by myself. But surgeons have to be able to do the same thing again and again without getting bored, like trying off to cut arteries and so on. I don't think that will be a problem for me, but they need to make decisions fast, and I know I'm too good at that. I like to have time to think, which means surgery is probably not right for me. Okay, so I'm gonna be translating now because the theory part is the same as the past videos. It is in English, then Spanish. Okay. 5. Practicantes médicos 1. A. Practicantes. En Gran Bretaña, los doctores, también conocidos como practicantes médicos, deben estar cualificados, deben tener un título universitario en medicina y también deben estar registrados, incluidos en el Consejo General o registro, en orden para practicar. Ver la unidad 13. Un doctor que trata pacientes, al contrario de uno que solo hace investigaciones, es llamado un clínico. Y un doctor que brinda atención primaria a pacientes también es llamado practicante general o doctor familiar. Los doctores familiares usualmente trabajan en un grupo de práctica. Grupos grandes trabajan en una construcción llamado centro de salud. Nota, en británico se usa el verbo, se pronuncia practice y el sujeto se pronuncia practice. Okay. B. Especialidades. Los doctores especialistas, por ejemplo, los pediatras generalmente trabajan en hospitales, como sea, estos pueden trabajar fuera, por ejemplo, de NHS, que estos brindan atención primaria y tienen varios cuartos o salones de consulta fuera del hospital. Por ejemplo, el famoso Harley Street en London. Las dos ramas principales de la medicina son surgery, cirugía y medicina interna. Y los doctores que practican estas ramas se llaman cirujanos o physicians, okay. Respectivamente. En Gran Bretaña, los cirujanos hombres son llamados como señor y las mujeres como señora, señorita. Por ejemplo, el doctor Smith es un physician, la señora Smith es una cirujana. Bien, ahora leemos acá. Un cardiólogo se especializa en las enfermedades del corazón y la circulación o cardiólogo. Un geriatra se especializa en las enfermedades de los pacientes mayores o geriatra. Un, ane- un anestesista se especializa pues en anestesia. Sorry for that. Ok, C. Escogiendo una especialidad. Jill Matthews se acaba de graduar por la Escuela de Medicina y está hablando sobre su futuro. Ella dice, todavía no he decidido en qué especializarme. Necesito más experiencia antes de que pueda decidir, pero estoy bastante atraída a la idea, o sea, a la idea de pediatría, porque me gusta trabajar con los niños y realmente prefiero el trabajo con niños que digamos pues pacientes mayores. Eh, so, entonces, los geriátricos elegantes no le gustan. Ok, eh, yo nunca estuve interesada en la anatomía detallada, entonces los campos, digamos, como especialidades de cirugías, por ejemplo, neurocirugía, no me parecen realmente, porque tienes que ser bueno con tus manos, lo que no es un problema para mí. He asistido en operaciones varias veces, y incluso he hecho cirugías menores por mí misma, pero los cirujanos tienen que ser capaces de hacer las mismas cosas una y otra vez sin aburrirse. Por ejemplo, cortar arterias, no sea un problema para mí, pero ellos necesitan hacer decisiones rápidas y yo no soy buena en eso. A mí me gusta tener tiempo para pensar, lo que significa que cirugía probablemente no es para mí. Perfecto. Now we're gonna be reading and explaining the exercises just in English. Okay. 5.1. Write the sentences to describe the work of the specialist in each brand of medicine. Look at B, a positive to help you. Okay, one. Dermatology. A dermatology specializes in diseases of the skin. Do. Two. Rheumatology. A rheumatologist specializes in diseases of the joints. Three. Traumatology. A traumatologist specializes in accidents and emergencies medicine. Four. Pediatrics. A pediatrician specializes in diseases affecting children. 5. Obstetrics. An obstetrician specializes in managing pregnancies. 5.2. Complete the table with words A, B, and C opposite and relate forms. Put a straight mark in front of the stressed syllable in each word. The first one has been done for you. Okay, we got the verb, the noun, and the noun activity of thing. We have specializes and is a specialist, a specialty. Practice have the straight mark between the C and T. It is practitioners and practice. Consult is consultant and consultation. Assist is assistant assistances. Graduate it is graduate and graduation. Qualified you just had a known activity that it is qualification. Okay, now we go with 5.3 and it says find prepositions in C opposite that can be used to make words combinations with the words in the past. Then use the correct forms of the words to complete the sentence. Okay, one is a pathologist specializes in diagnosing diseases through examining cells and tissue. Two, a pediatrician must enjoy working with children. Three, an oncologist is interested in the diagnosis and treatment of cancer. Four, a physiatrist must be good at counseling. And five, a neurosurgeon must be good with her hands. Find 5.4. Okay. Make word combinations using a word from each box. Two words can be used twice. Look at A, B, and C opposite to help you. Okay, we got first consulting rooms, general practice, general practitioner, group practice, health center, internal medicine, and surgical specialist. So there was all of this chapter. See you in the next chapter. Bye.